On more news. Hey man, so it's getting to that point of the year, man, where we start guessing who we think might headline the Super Bowl. Because sports is a few more Sundays for if you like NFL, a few more Saturdays if you're pro college. You know what I mean? It's about that time of the year. But I've been seeing in the news feed that Taylor Swift might be opening for the Super Bowl this year.
And I feel like they've kind of been hinting at that for like the last
since
year
really
or two.
The day after the Super Bowl from last year.
Because we slick almost thought, it could have been her. If
last
Kendrick ain't have the year that he had, it slick could have been her because of all of the whole every time she went to the game to see, the camera was always on her. So I feel like there's been breadcrumbs about that. And the conversation out there also is, we, as in black people, hip hop, that has been doing the Super Bowl for at least like the last 3 years for sure, right?
Yeah. Sure.
So, at some point you got to kind of pivot and diversify, you know what I mean? And she a great white in as far as
I'm about to say
and
why not?
goes. So
why not?
Like, not a bad selection.
Hey, definitely deserving of it for sure.
You think she would so it's okay, so she actually got time to drop an album. Do you think so if you would do it, would you think she would drop an album?
I think she is dropping an album, but finish your question.
Okay, so that's what I was like, would you do it? Would you drop an album and do new shit, or would you do your hits?
If I'm her,
she got to do the hits, bro.
She's gonna,
even though she's been doing the Eras tour already. But I mean, you got to do the hits, bro.
If I was her, I would drop an album, let it marinate a little bit, cause she gonna get that full support. Like, her fans is crazy.
Yeah,
and then at the Super Bowl, I'll do like maybe 2-3 of the joints from the new joint,
but then get into the hits. Yeah, cause she can go crazy with the hits, and then like. Man, them like you saying, her fan base, like, ooh.
But it depends too, cause like I know she have like a whole label situation, and
I think she good
ownership
now,
and all that.
Yeah, because she had re-recorded all of her music.
See, that's what I was gonna say. I think,
but then won and ended up. I think she eventually ended up getting her masters and all of that stuff. So
okay, so she owns the old stuff.
Yeah, I think she's solid.
Yeah, so it says that she's dropping a new album, "The Life of a Showgirl," October 3rd.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I can see.
Damn,
that.
that's kind of perfect timing for it.
That's what I'm saying. Let it
sit and marinate because October, then Feb. Yeah, like that's definitely enough time.
And you said she got a tour already.
She on tour already?
Yeah, the Eras tour.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, so it's just gonna flow into that.
Yeah. So you got to be in tour. She in tour mode, getting ready. So now you tweaking and probably making that final for the show. Yeah, I mean. It don't surprise me. Like I don't think it would surprise anybody if that's who they chose to go with. Sure. Because okay, so let's say we off. Like who would you think? Like if you just throw some names out there, like who's having that time in their career right now where you could see them on that big of a stage and kind of hitting home across America.
Now?
Yeah,
I can't think of nobody.
Nobody? Any genre.
I mean, me personally.
Yeah.
Like, Jelly Roll comes to mind, but I don't know.
You think he been around long enough?
That's what I was about to say. I don't know if
he
been around. Yeah. I don't know if he put in, if you know what I'm saying, he got enough of.
I got one. I don't know if I'm off, but I think Post Malone could do it.
I'm not mad at Post Malone.
I think Post Malone, he kind of all over like he in some country. He kind of got like, he already in the hip hop ish pop. Like I think he got enough.
I could see that
diamond singles that he can kill a halftime show.
What about Sabrina Carpenter?
See, I'm not familiar with her. I know her by name. I know that she's big. Like when I hear the name, you saying that, me not knowing, like if you play the song, I'll be like, oh, I heard that before. Yeah. But like. Even me just hearing her name would kind of make me be like, okay, I can see that. It's not an outlandish name. Yeah. And that's from somebody that don't know her music.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you obviously you want to choose correctly, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like, and I'm I'm making an outlandish statement here, but like I feel like for the whites, they got to get this right because we've been on such a run with the black artists. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, not saying that they've been outwardly complaining, but like, come on. You know what I mean? We hear the ruffles, you know, especially since Jay-Z kind of came into the mix. Yeah. So now it's like, okay, we done fought, cried, we done made our stance, we done silently boycotted Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance. Yeah. So like now when we come out with ours, we got to come out swinging. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like,
but I think Jay-Z is still running it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And Jay-Z not stupid either though.
Yeah,
for sure.
Come on, Jay-Z not stupid.
And that's what I'm saying. Like Taylor is like kind of the obvious choice at that point.
Yeah.
And I know she has connection to Kanye, but she doesn't have connection to Jay-Z, right? Like I'm talking about like through like song, like no, I'm talking about like through like past songs or anything, like any references or.
I don't think
not
so.
that I.
Okay.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Do y'all think is Sabrina Carpenter white?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fuck.
Damn, I might get killed on social media for asking that question, but
it's
do y'all think
don't know how, but it's good. Hey, matter of fact, that's gonna be the cliffhanger. It's pretty over the white, and I'm gonna have a big ass motherfucker overlay.
Where the fuck is this nigga? Where you been?
Put that man Instagram.
I'm sorry.
Hey, we going up, baby.
Hey, link in bio.
Road to 5K.
I said only reason I asked that is, do y'all think an international person could do it? And I'm thinking Bad Bunny.
Okay, yeah, I knew that's where you was going.
I could see that.
I knew that's where you was going.
I could see that. I don't know how well it'll be received by that demographic.
San Fran?
I'm talking about just.
I ain't even going low.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I'm looking at where it's at. I'm just talking
about NFL as a whole. I don't know how they would take to that.
Man, but Bad Bunny's global.
I know, and that's why I say like
I can see him doing it for sure. I think that would be a good pick.
Yeah,
personally.
Nah, Bad Bunny. Not only would he would smoke it.
Yeah,
yeah.
He got some shit, and then he got shit with American. But see, I know. Most Super Bowl acts,
his shit would be feature heavy though. Like I don't think he can get into like his bag.
Yeah, because after a while,
or could he? I don't know,
what I'm saying. I don't know.
Maybe if the Super Bowl in Miami.
Yeah, and
because it might.
And that's what I was saying because
Latino
like
background or something like that.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think Taylor, no question. I think Post Malone is like. Is right there. Bad Bunny, outside of that, I don't know who would be those. Like, I'm just talking about guaranteed. If you say their name, people would just like, okay, that makes sense. I think anybody else, you would kind of be like, what have they?
How fire would that be if going back to Taylor, if she did get it, and like Travis Kelce was in the Super Bowl too? Like, what type of marketing do you think the NFL, if any,
that would be
a lot.
Would they do to like
a lot?
And is that the play?
A lot
like,
of
do you
commercials.
play into that if you're the NFL?
A lot of commercials.
I think
you do.
So. Yeah, for
Hell
sure.
yeah, you do.
They already showed us that they would play into it by as much as she's been on camera during his games. Like,
I think you have to. You leave that out there to not do that, and then you talk about the other sponsors that may come in and pitch in and be like, "Yo, we want a piece of that too." Yeah. As far as marketing, I don't think you pass up on that opportunity. Like,
so we know the script.
Hey, but I mean, the Chiefs are almost like you just kind of like, all right, I expect to see them in the runnings, type shit. Like until somebody else, like they one of them ones, like no matter what the season looks like, because like even this season, like I ain't want to say they wasn't playing bad, but they wasn't putting up a bunch of points. Like they was just winning.
Yeah.
Like they were just winning. And it was just like, oh, okay. But so I do think I always expect, like they're one of those teams where you like, okay, I expect to see them within the running somewhere. Do y'all think Philly come back as strong as they did, or
yeah. Okay. I don't see why not.
And the only reason I say that
at least
is because,
NFC Championship.
And so why I bring that up is because didn't they ban the tush push?
No.
Oh,
it ended up not getting banned.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
they put it up for a vote, but no, it didn't get banned.
Okay.
Because like, and I think the findings came back was like that. There's no like advantage that.
Yeah,
like they don't. It doesn't give them an advantage that a team can't stop.
because they basically like y'all do it too if y'all don't like it.
Right.
Okay.
Because and they were also coming from the place of like, just because they do it doesn't mean you can't do it.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Okay.
No, the tush push ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good. I like it.
Yeah, I do think there's some teams to look out for. In addition to like obviously the Chiefs and the Eagles. I mean, you got the Ravens. The Bills. The Bengals look like they're actually going to be back in the winning conversation this year. Mm-hmm. Who else? I mean, we hate to do it, but you always got to throw the Cowboys in there. you have to, man, because I mean, they just on paper, how can you not?
Does Dak play the whole year, or does he end up? Because what's the who did they drafted?
I think was it Joe Milton?
Yeah,
Joe Milton,
buddy from Alabama, right? He was on Alabama.
Joe Milton played for Florida.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of a different dude that played for the black.
You talking about Milroe? He plays for Seattle.
Okay, my
Seattle.
Bad. All right, yeah.
No, Joe Milton played for Tennessee. Sorry.
Okay.
I messed that all up. Joe Milton played for Tennessee.
All right.
But yeah, nah. Speaking of Milroe, he's not looking too bad either.
Yeah,
he's not looking too bad. But I mean, yeah, it's I don't know. I'm not saying going to what Bruce was saying. Like I don't. You hate to think that it's a conspiracy or like that it's kind of like they're pulling the strings to go a certain direction, but it's like how can you not? And to bring it home with why I suggested that Taylor Swift might be the headliner for the Super Bowl is because the Kelsey brothers, their podcast, she was a guest host recently, and people doing some think pieces, and I guess she was making some cryptic messages or like sending some cryptic messages saying like referencing like sourdough and the 49ers, that's their mascot, sourdough Sam, and using certain numbers that like 60, which is it's the 60th Super Bowl, and 47 seconds of applause, which is she heard on the Eras tour was her 47th stop. You know what I mean? Which is and it's like to us, it's like, damn, how do you conclude that? Yeah. Like, how do you draw that conclusion? But at the same time, it's like, damn, that's good on you for picking that up.
It's a lot.
Yeah, for real.
Because she probably did that for somebody to pick it up.
Bro, there's some validity to some of that.
And Travis Kelce was just sitting there like, with the little grin, like,
there's
get your shit off.
Yeah.
We live in a marketing world right now. Like, there's some validity.
And it's like, why else would you go on? Why else would you go on the podcast?
Yeah.
For
and
what?
I'm gonna tell you, man, shout out to these people that be doing think pieces. Cause like,
they
be getting to it. First of all, listen, Sourdough Sam, what'd you say his name was?
Sourdough Sam.
Bro. Sam?
Like the sourdough bread is spelled like sourdough bread,
bro.
But sourdough Sam. I didn't even know.
I would have never known that ever.
I don't even know what the Ravens mascot name is. And that's my team.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you even like pull that information? So it's just like, hey, dude, just think that. Do y'all think some of that information to some of the think pieces are like somebody be like, give them a breadcrumb and be like, hey, you might want to look at this and this might correlate with this, and then
like
let them
somebody
run with
from
it.
the inside?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I'm saying no. With bigger markets like this. Like, I don't think the NFL, or I don't think no.
I'm saying maybe like Taylor's team.
I will say this.
Maybe like those established, you talk about like those like the media outlets that push it out, like those podcasts and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
See, that's
just like a little nugget, little crumb.
If it's like a bigger outlet, possibly. But like
maybe
the smaller people.
I thought you were talking about like the smaller YouTubers.
No,
that's like, I was about to say,
Yeah,
no, that is hours and hours of running it back and like,
hey, brother,
sleeping on it, watching it again, and like, no,
putting in that work.
Yeah.
Man, they be connecting some dots, nigga. Like, and it just be like, hey, salute. I mean, because at the end of the day, that's research skills. You know?
It is researchability.
It is, definitely.
To be able to do all
heavy
that.
on the researchability.
I mean, that's more than I was doing in school and college and all that.
Hey, listen, you know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy how much respect we're giving to think piecers now.
Yeah,
They
like,
deserve it though.
Bro, you talked to me 5 years ago, bro. The conspiracy theorists, you're like, bro, I'm cool on that.
Yeah, like you wave them off.
But like now,
it's like let me hear you out. Let me see.
Because bro, why else are you devoting your hobby or free time
Yeah.
to making content about this?
Yeah.
There's got to be some validity to it.
Some of the stuff be way off, but then some of it be like, you know what? You might not be right, but you ain't wrong all the way either.
Yeah,
right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at somebody finding a niche and, you know, like a little pocket for themselves to be able to, you know, take that skill. Like I said, it's a skill to be able to research all of that. Some people might be like, nigga, you ain't got more something better to do with your time. But like, honestly, like, hey, listen, if that's your bag and you can get to it like that and build yourself a platform or, you know, whatever from it, I'm not mad at that.